Have you ever wondered how some men don't chase, yet women still gravitate towards them? Today I'm breaking down the habits that make women send choosing signals and or approach you, so you're not just getting attention, you're able to pick the best women out of the ones that show interest in you. In this video, you'll learn the S-tier habits that quietly create that advantage. And stick around to the end, because the last one is a secret that most guys miss and regret it years later. Now listen, most men will watch this, nod their head, and still do nothing. But if you want to actually follow through and you want help, my private coaching program is for you. It's the one place where we dial in your self-improvement from top to bottom and keep you on track. Click the first link in the description or the pinned comment to join. There's no better time to improve than now. Click the link. Let's work. Physical self-care becomes attractive when it's so built into your routine that it no longer feels like something you think about or negotiate with yourself. Because at that point, it stops looking like effort and starts looking like a standard. When training, grooming, and hygiene are automatic for you, women read it as a man who takes responsibility for himself without needing reminders, pressure, or external motivation. You're not trying to impress anyone, and that's exactly why it works. Training in this context isn't about chasing extremes or constantly reinventing your routine based on whatever is trending online. It's about showing up regularly, maintaining your body, and understanding that physical capability is part of being a functional adult male. You don't look worn down, sloppy, or inconsistent because you're not swinging between obsession and neglect. Over time, that consistency shows in how you carry yourself and how you look day to day, and women notice that stability far more than short-term transformations. Grooming follows the same logic. Your hair isn't an afterthought, your facial hair isn't random, and your overall appearance looks intentional without looking overdone. This sends a signal that you pay attention to details without obsessing over them. Most men fall into one of two traps. Either they're completely ignoring grooming or they turn it into a performance. When grooming is automatic for you, it lands in the middle ground where it feels natural, which is where attraction tends to live. Hygiene is another area where attraction is either quietly supported or quietly destroyed. Clear skin, fresh breath, and clothes that don't smell worn out. Comfort matters more than most men realize. When a woman feels comfortable being physically close to you, attraction has space to grow instead of being blocked by small, avoidable issues. Poor hygiene doesn't start arguments, it creates distance, and distance kills attraction without warning. What makes physical self-care especially attractive is that it removes friction from the interaction. She doesn't feel like she has to monitor you, correct you, or nudge you toward basic upkeep. That dynamic is deadly because the moment a woman feels like she's your caretaker, attraction starts to erode. When self-care runs on autopilot, she experiences you as self-sufficient, which allows her to stay in a feminine role without feeling burdened. The way you dress ties directly into this. Clothes that fit properly, are clean, and suit your body type communicate self-respect. You're not chasing validation through outfits, but you're also not signaling that you're giving up. This balance tells women that you are socially aware, grounded, and capable of adjusting to situations without stress or confusion. Men who maintain themselves consistently usually have routines, discipline, and some level of order behind the scenes. Even if a woman can't articulate that consciously, she reacts to it. You look like someone who handles responsibilities instead of avoiding them. And that perception matters more than most personality traits men try to lead with. The most important part is that none of this feels like a strategy. You're not training, grooming, or staying clean because you're trying to win approval. You're doing it because it's non-negotiable. When self-care becomes part of who you are, rather than something you try to turn on and off, women sense that steadiness immediately. Attraction grows when a man takes care of himself by default, not when he treats self-respect like a temporary project. If you're getting something out of this and you want a step-by-step plan to actually improve this part of your life, check out my private coaching program. That's where we work on this exact stuff and so much more to make you a success in a few key areas of life. Click the first link in the description or the pinned comment below to join now. Lock in before you miss out on the man that you could have become. Emotional control is one of those habits that quietly separates you from most men. When pressure shows up, you don't spill everything you're feeling onto the people around you. You don't spiral, panic, or look for someone to stabilize you. You stay steady, and that steadiness signals maturity, self respect, and competence. Whether people admit it or not, women are drawn to men who can handle themselves when things get uncomfortable. This doesn't mean you're emotionless or cold. It means you choose when and how you express what's going on internally. Life is going to test you. Work problems, family stress, money issues, misunderstandings, and bad days are guaranteed. The difference is how you carry those moments. When you react impulsively, complain nonstop, or unload every frustration in real time, it creates friction. It puts emotional weight on the people around you. Most women don't want to feel like they're managing your inner state. Stay calm under pressure. Staying calm under pressure communicates that you trust yourself. When something goes wrong, you don't rush to blame, justify, or explode. You slow down. You assess. You respond instead of reacting. That ability signals reliability. It shows that if life throws something difficult at you, you won't fold or create chaos. You'll handle it. That trait is deeply attractive because it makes people feel safe being around you without feeling responsible for you. Emotional dumping is one of the fastest ways to lose attraction. This is when every inconvenience becomes a dramatic monologue. You share your frustrations, your stress, your doubts, your anger, and your fears out loud with no filter. Even if someone listens politely, it slowly drains respect. It turns you into someone who needs regulation rather than someone who regulates himself. Emotional control is knowing that not every thought or feeling needs an audience. Stoicism plays a role here, whether people openly praise it or not. Stoicism isn't about suppressing emotions or pretending nothing affects you. It's about discipline. You acknowledge what you feel internally, then decide what deserves expression. You don't let frustration dictate your tone. You don't let anxiety dictate your decisions. That discipline makes you predictable in a good way. When disagreements happen, emotional control becomes even more noticeable. You don't escalate. You don't always need to raise your voice. You don't get sarcastic or defensive. You stay composed and direct. You can listen without interrupting. You can respond without getting heated. This shows confidence without needing to dominate the situation. It also shows respect, which women are extremely sensitive to, even if they don't actually articulate it. Another overlooked part of emotional control is restraint during good moments too. You don't overreact to praise or seek constant reassurance. You don't fish for validation or need emotional hand-holding. You appreciate positive moments without clinging to them. That balance signals independence. It shows that you enjoy connection, but don't depend on it to feel okay. This habit takes practice. You build it by pausing before you react, by handling stress privately, and by choosing productive outlets instead of emotional venting. Training, writing, problem solving, or simply sitting with discomfort all help. Over time, people notice that you're solid, you don't crack easily, you don't make situations heavier than they need to be. Traction often grows in silence, in how you handle pressure without making it someone else's burden. When you show emotional control consistently, it tells people a simple story, that you can be trusted with yourself. And that's a trait that women respond to, regardless of what they say out loud. Being physically muscular is one of those things that women claim don't matter that much, right up until they're next to a guy who clearly has it handled, and that's the point. It's not that you train, keep yourself neat, and stay clean once in a while when you feel motivated. It's like you do it like it's normal. It would feel strange to skip it, the same way it would feel strange to stop brushing your teeth and pretending nothing's off. And standards are attractive because they signal discipline, self-respect, and a basic ability to run your life. A lot of guys think attraction is about clever lines, but most women are doing the quiet math about what being with you would look like day to day. And if you can't manage your own body and basics, it's hard for them to trust that you can manage anything bigger. Training is the first giveaway. Not because you need to be huge, but because consistent lifting, conditioning, and recovery change how you look in obvious ways. Your shoulders sit better. Your waist tightens up. Your face usually leans out. Your clothes fit the way they're supposed to. And you don't look soft in photos. More important, you stop treating workouts like a random event and start treating them like maintenance that gets done whether you're in the mood for it or not. Because you're building a body that signals respect for yourself, and that reads immediately. Then there's personal upkeep, and this is where a lot of guys either neglect the basics or overdo it and end up looking high maintenance. The attractive version is simple. Your haircut is intentional, your beard is either clean shaven or shaped like you meant it. Your eyebrows aren't wild, your lips aren't cracked, and your hands don't look like you've been chewing on your nails through every stressful moment. Add the easy details too, like clean shoes, basic skincare so you don't look dry and rough, and a simple scent that's clean. Because details stack. Hygiene is the baseline, and it's insane how many guys fail the baseline while thinking they're competing at a high level. You can be good looking and still ruin the whole deal with bad breath, bad body odor, dirty teeth, dandruff, or clothes that smell like yesterday. If you want to stand out, you treat hygiene like a system. Shower daily, wash properly, use deodorant that actually works, keep your breath handled, and keep your teeth clean, and also do your laundry like you're an adult. None of this is fancy. It's just you refusing to be the guy who smells questionable and then acts surprised when she pulls back. And when these things are automatic, you don't need to announce them or hint at them because you just show up and are already handled. That creates a quiet contrast because so many men show up looking like they rolled out of bed, threw on whatever was closest, and hoped their personality would carry the rest, which isn't confidence, it's gambling. So make it boring on purpose. Put training on a schedule, book haircuts in advance, keep your basics stocked so you're not running out of soap, deodorant, toothpaste, or a clean shirt. Keep a routine that you can repeat even on low effort days. The goal isn't perfection, it's consistency, because consistency is what makes it automatic, and automatic is what makes it attractive. If this is hitting home and you want real guidance instead of guessing and hoping it works, join my private coaching program. We focus on building the most powerful, attractive, and resourceful version of you. Click the first link in the description or the pinned comment below to join. Someday is not a day of the week. Take action now, you owe it to yourself. And if you enjoyed this video, trust me, you're going to want to watch this next video immediately. See you there.